Hi, welcome back to Forwards Electric. Thanks for watching another video. Just thought we'd give you a really quick run around of Chris's Stromer ST5, which has been in for service. This is the non-ABS model, so no ABS on the front brake, no suspension forks. It's got the suspension seat post, and as you can see there as well, it doesn't have the rear rack on the bike. This bike's come from the Netherlands, and the customers wanted us to give it a once over for him to use in the UK. So I'll just go over from the handlebars down really, and we'll just pick up stuff we sort of covered in the servicing as we go. I did want to change over the mirror to the right hand side for him, but we can't do that with the Di2 junction box that we've got there. So the junction box is fitted into the end of the grip, and there's actually a really nice machining in the end of this end cap. It's a custom ergon grip with a machine section on the back for the Di2 junction box A to go into. So we can't swap that over, so the option would be that he could have a mirror sort of from the centre here or something like that, and so we'll discuss that with him when he comes in. While we're looking at the handlebars, I did do a full bleed of the brakes. So front and rear brakes had full bleeds. Brake pads were in good condition, but we've just cleaned them up. So they've just had isopropyl alcohol clean and then a face sand, and then they've got the bike back because they were a bit glazed. Rotors have obviously been cleaned as well during the service. Big thing there, what you can see is tyres. So it's had the tyres changed. It came in with a rear puncture, and the customer just wanted to change the tyres for something more suitable to be able to go on some trails as well, and that's why we've changed the tyre over. So this has got the Schwalbe Supermoto X in 27.5 by 2.4. They come up really nicely on these bikes, come up about 60mm, 62mm, and they fit under the mudguard really nicely, and they still get full coverage under there. So they size up better than the Pirelli 27.5 by 57s we've been using in the past. So they work out quite well. Sorry about all the noise in the background, it's an industrial estate. Drivetrain was all completely removed, so we took the cranks off, cleaned the chain set, which was really mucky. We've put the chain was in really good order actually. Had 0.5 wear, so we've still got 0.25 left wear wise. And so we've just removed that, degreased it and waxed it. So it's got the dry wax on there, as you can see, and then we'll give the customer a top-up wax. So that's all done. Rear cassette was removed and all cleaned in the cleaners. So that's all been done, as you can see, looking quite shiny. Rear mech, I will insert some pictures here of what the mech looked like, notably the jockey wheels. So I just put a little thing in there showing what it was like, and then what it looks like now, as you can see. So all the jockey wheels have been removed and cleaned. The DIT system's been updated. I did a little bit of a B-screw adjustment as well to lower it off of the cassette there, because it was hitting the cassette as the top jockey wheel was hitting the cassette as it was changing. So I've done that as well. Obviously the TMM's all been removed. I'll pop in some pictures of that as well. So TMM's come off, been put in the parts cleaner and washed, and then all of the bolts here have been removed, greased and torqued back up correctly. So that's all done. And rear tyre obviously matches the front, which would make sense. We've also upgraded the inner tube, so it's got the heavy duty free ride inner tubes that we fit, which has got the much thicker rubber for the tube, so they are heavier, but they're much thicker for protection. And then we've put the muck off tube sealant in there as well. Little details like the rubber bungs were missing on the mudguard, so we've put those on, and also right down the back there on your torque spline, the bolt that bolts the black receiver onto the frame didn't have the bolt there holding it on. So when you took the rear wheel off, the spline fell off, which was not ideal. So we've put that on there as well. This one's interesting. It's got the Abbas cafe lock on there, which we don't see very much on the Stromers here in the UK, so that's quite an interesting add-on. Seat post, as you know, is the one we love, the kinetic one, which comes from the factory. as an option. And that's that. Software update's been done on the Omni. So that's all been done, and then the sensor calibration's been done after the service. That's done. And then we've tweaked the sensitivity setting and for the TMM, and then also the setting for the brake recovery. So we'll just talk that through with the customer when he comes in. And that's probably it. So the bottom bracket's in great order, headset's in good order, and that's it really. So it has a clean and polish obviously after we've done the service as well. So we'll just get it into the right sort of shape there. So just a real quick look around of Chris's service. I think I've covered everything. Hopefully I have. Hopefully not been too waffle, but I just thought I'd show you it because it's a nice looking bike for an older ST5. Okay, see you on the next video. Bye for now.